Hello and welcome to the next episode of How to 9 Times Your Social Media. I'm Simon Scholes, thank you very much for joining me. If you're brand new to the channel, this is all about trying to help you create content for free and get your brand and your business to the next level. So if you want to subscribe to the channel right now so you never miss out on any content, I wouldn't blame you, that would be really cool. Also drop a like on the content as well, that would be amazing. And any questions you have, drop them into the comments. I'll do my best to answer them as I possibly can do. So who am I to tell you anything? I'm Simon Scholes. I'm the founder and creative director of Perception Studios. We're an award-winning visual marketing agency based in the UK, and we help brands and businesses create content that helps them stand out on social media. However, a few years ago it became obvious to me that not every brand, not every business had an unending budget to have content created for them on a regular basis. So what could they do themselves? What could you do yourself for your smaller brand, for your smaller business that doesn't have the budget but still wants to be creating content consistently for social media? Because as we all know, if you're not consistent on social media, then you're really going to start struggling because your brand isn't going to get seen by anybody. So I sat down, I came up with a process, I turned it into a former #1 book, which is still available right now for free in the section below. It stopped being free from August the 1st. So if you want a free copy of my book, How to 9 Times Your Social Media, and that takes you through the whole process of how I work with my clients for free, then get yourself a copy right now by going to the link in the section below. So that's what these videos have been about as well. I've taken you through some of the smaller steps that I've done. So we've talked about avatars, market planning, blogging, we've talked about live video, free software that you can edit your live videos with. There's the next stage I want to talk to you about, which is memes. Now memes are quite an important point from the blogging and the live video content. This is where you take a still image and you put text over it. You will have seen memes and quotes from very famous people and maybe sometimes not so famous people creating memes so that people can see them on social media. And you can post memes on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, you can post them on YouTube, on your community pages, all sorts of different places. So they can be posted in lots of different places. And they are such a powerful tool. Visuals are what will stop people from scrolling through on their phone. When they grab their phone like this and they pop to the toilet and they're scrolling, if they see a picture or a video, there is more of a chance of them stopping in their feed and consuming that piece of content than if it is purely text. If it's purely text and it's from a friend and they really want to consume what that friend has to say, brilliant. But you're not necessarily a friend, you are a brand, you're a business, so you need to make them stop in their tracks, and memes are a great way of doing this. Now, how are you going to create your own memes? Well, do you remember going back to the blog stage where I talked about those bullet point moments? If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch that video. It's available in the playlist, which is up there in the top corner right now. Go back in the playlist, watch that video about blogging and the bullet points that I talk about, because those bullet points that are in the blogs, those bullet points that you've taken out of the videos, those are the bullet points that you're going to use to create your memes. Now you're going to get a little bit of word economy out of them because obviously when you wrote them in your blog, they were slightly longer than they needed to be. So you're going to make that quote into a slightly shorter format, because a meme, which is a visual with text on, doesn't want to have too much text, because when somebody is scrolling through on their phone on something like Instagram or on Facebook, it's a much smaller screen than it is if it was a computer, and it's more difficult to consume that content because you can't really see it. So if it's just a small 1080 by 1080 image and the text is nice and big and easy to consume and gets the point across, then that is brilliant, because what you want to do is try and get the point across with the meme and then draw them into the content that's connected to it. So whether it's on Instagram, it would be in the description. If it was on Facebook, it would be the thing that they would read first or see above the image. If it was on Snapchat, then it would be the image, and then it would maybe draw them to another piece of content where you could send them to read your blog or what have you. If it's on Pinterest, you wanted to draw them into the content. They go, wow, that's an amazing quote. They click on it, then they click on the link and go read the blog about the piece of content that they've just seen. What you're trying to use the meme for is to draw people into that main piece of content, be it, like I say, within the description, be it within a link, whatever it might be. So think about those bullet point moments that you've created in your blog. You've put them into your live video. Now you're going to take them away, word economize them, make them shorter, and turn those into memes, and you're going to post those in lots of different places. Now, I just mentioned the sizing of an image. You want to be really careful when it comes to the sizing of images, especially on things like Instagram, because if somebody's scrolling through your profile and looking through your feed and the images are too big, then they won't see the whole image, or they might not see all the text, and it won't make any sense. So what I would recommend is finding a piece of editing software that you can work with that will allow you to create square images or story size images for Instagram stories, for example. A great free piece of content that you could use, a great free app, Canva. I've spoken to quite a lot of people in the past who've never heard of it. It's been around for a very long time, but it's a really strong piece of content. It's completely free as an app, and it will allow you to create lots of different types of style of image, and there's some free images on there and some free templates as well, so it's not difficult to use. It's being created by graphic designers. Definitely worth you checking out. And if you want to know more about memes, or if you want some help, don't forget, just drop me a line. I'm more than happy to try and help as best as I possibly can do. But in the meantime, hopefully you got some value from this. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. And if you have done, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, just like I said at the beginning. And maybe hit the little bell as well, so you get notified about when I'm creating some new content, or maybe even when I go live, because I go live 3 times a week answering your questions. So if you've got any questions you want to ask, why not come and join me on the live on a Monday, Wednesday and a Friday, and we could maybe go through some of the stuff that you want to know there as well. Anyway, thanks for watching. It really does amaze me that still people are watching this content and getting value from it, so thank you so much. It's a crazy time we're living in at the moment, but hopefully this is helping you just a little bit to get your brand and your business noticed a little bit more. And until next time, Thursday that is, stay safe and have a good one. Bye.